We learned tonight the board plans to file a lawsuit against the TEA and Commissioner Michael Williams. That's according to the school board president. Meanwhile, the newly appointed board of managers is planning to take over. After several public corruption scandals, the TEA took action against Progreso. The TEA released these two letters Wednesday. One rejected an appeal from the school district. Michael Berry, the TEA Deputy Commissioner of Education Policy and Programs, decided to lower the district's accreditation status to accredited warned. He also affirmed the decision to appoint a board of managers and named a new superintendent, Ismael Cantu, to run day-to-day operations.
We've tried lower-level interventions and sanctions, and so far those have not worked. We feel in part because the board hasn't stepped up and done what it needed to do to correct the situation. And so that's driven us to this point of replacing the school board with this board of managers.
The second letter names 5 people who will replace the 7-member Progreso school board.
One of the questions was, why do you want this? And I said, I don't want this, but I feel a responsibility.
CEO of the Wesleco Chamber of Commerce, Martha Feltman-Noel, is one of the new managers who will be installed in January.
These kids in that district and that community, they deserve a chance. They deserve a chance to have their community and their school pride back. And it's very hard to operate when you are being constantly observed and everything's negative.
Noel says she was contacted months ago about the opportunity. She lives in Progreso School District, but wasn't familiar with the previous board.
I don't know any of the previous leadership. I don't know any of the current leadership, but I know there's a lot of really good people I've met from Progreso.
How did Progreso end up like this? It all started with a corruption investigation in 2013. The TEA stated the district suffered a systematic breakdown. Officials say former board members misused thousands of taxpayer dollars. Investigators determined the school board appointed an inexperienced superintendent and expressed concerns with teacher pay raises.
We've only missed one meeting, was April the 28th. I'm not gonna lie, we had I would say a dozen of teachers going to the school districts because of the pay. And that's why we pushed it as a board that we needed to give those raises.
Board President Juan Ramos Jr. said the allegations weren't true.
It hurt me because knowing that my school district, my teachers, my administration have worked so hard to pick up this school. For somebody just to give you a slap in the face, it's hard, it's hurting.
Now TEA officials say one of the new managers has been part of the management team for the TEA in Progreso and has experience. With the community getting used to this new change next year, the managers say they see some challenges ahead.
One of the biggest challenges is to be fair to all concerned. I mean, you know, it's a small community. A lot of the people that work there may be related to people that some folks don't like. But, you know, I think everyone needs to be judged on their own merit. And I'm sure the TEA has a really good system that we can follow.